This is a review of a paper bead kit that I picked up off of Amazon, and I'll be showing you how to make beads with this kit. This is from Ground Zero Creations. Bead roller is about 4 inches long and about a 1/2 inch in diameter. It's made from wood, as you can see here in the middle. And I really like how deeply slotted it is, and then covered with a vinyl rubber. The main reason I bought this kit was I wanted a really nice bead roller, and this extra vinyl does make it very comfy. And then all this cute added paper, just a bonus. When rolling beads, I use a few household items as well. I use toothpicks. Some other things, you'll use some glue, and I like to put my glue in a little container, and I'll use a brush just to make application easier. Then I'll use a piece of styrofoam, or this is part of a pool noodle, to use as a holder for my beads so they can dry. I'm just going to do a few beads for this recording, so I'm just going to put a little dab of glue in there. Let's take a look at these papers and see what we have. All these are really cute, and the colors really complement each other and make a really cute necklace. And as you can see with these strips, they have fronts and backs are different of these, so we can switch this up for design. So make sure if you get this set that you look at both sides to decide which way you want to roll it. So the first thing you'll want to do is start at the thick end of this triangle shaped paper, and we're going to stick it in the slot here, and we want to make sure that we don't go too far up or too far down. You want it level with the top here. Sometimes I'll press it down here with my finger just to make sure I get it in there the way I want it. And then you can start rolling very slow. And I like to roll out. You can speed up as you go once you've got a good rhythm going here. You can see here how the bead is forming. And if you notice that your paper is either going to the left or the right, you can shift it up or down. Loosen it back up a little bit if you have to and re-roll, because you want to keep it straight. As we get to the end, I'm going to flip this over here and wrap it this way. I have a little over 1 inch left, and I'm going to put some glue on here. And then continue rolling. Let that get sealed down there really tight. To go around a few extra times just to make sure it's pressed down really good. And there's my first bead. I'll take it off with a roller, and this is where the toothpick comes in. We're going to push it down here in the middle and see how it's a little bent there. So I'm going to roll the toothpick around a little bit, press against the side just to even it up. And now you can finish this bead off just by coating it with either Mod Podge, or sometimes or my new favorite thing to use is clear fingernail polish. It gives it a really shiny look. And then I'm going to insert this toothpick into the styrofoam just to make sure it's off of the table here. I'm going to take this same type of paper, only I'm going to flip it over and roll it the other way and get that design. And there's our second one complete. I'm going to do one more and then we'll finish these off. If you're like me and you roll outwards, just remember whichever one is facing you is the design of bead you'll have. This sheet of paper just tends to slip a little bit more, so as you can see I'm having to guide it here. I'm going to flip over, glue this end down. One tip for you here is to maybe keep some baby wipes at your workstation just because of so much glue, so that it's easier to work with the paper. I'm going to stick one side of the toothpick in a pool noodle and the other side another pool noodle, so I know that they're not going to hit the table. so that I can brush on my finish easy. After you have completed applying your finish on here, you want to make sure that these beads will turn so they're not stuck to the toothpick. So kind of check here, make sure they turn so they're easier to get off the toothpick once they dry. And also make sure none of them are touching, and we will let those dry. So we'll go back. Here are two that I put in Mod Podge, and then this one down here I actually finished with my clearer fingernail polish. Just wanted you to see the difference in the shininess so that you can choose which look you prefer. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and if you found it helpful, please check out the link to this bead kit in the description below. You can also check out this really cool bead hack video that I have here. If you're painting wood or clay beads, it makes it so much easier.